Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
And you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Press 5 now. How you check Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, man.
Between like Fizzle, who I guess went by Uncle Y at the time, and LOS. But if you listen to your early records and with Saint Lunatics, you can hear a different atmosphere than say what's on like Country Grammar. It's more aggressive, it's more street oriented. Did you guys participate in the battle sphere at that time at all? In the 90s?
No, just regular neighborhood battles, stuff like that when you're just at the park or at a club or something like that, but not actual like set up like it's gonna be a battle here, meet you there, and things of that nature, or putting money on it, nothing like that. We didn't go that route. We were not battle rappers, but St. Louis actually bred some of the best battle rappers that you could possibly name now. So,
was there like organized leagues or anything, or like a regular like hip hop night at certain venues that had those battle spheres?
Saying that was so in New York. Like I can't even say that was in other places. That was so in New York. Even the underground scenes we would have some stuff, but it'd be more like open mic though, not set up battle scenes.
Gotcha. When do you think that like St. Louis bounce sound became a thing? Like I think by Country Grammar you start to see it polished, but if we're talking about St. Louis being so diverse, clearly eventually the city kind of hones in on a sound. Do you think that you guys were responsible for that?
Yes, we just don't have a St. Louis sound. We have a lunatic sound. So that's what the thing was. Like St. Louis doesn't have one sound. So it was kind of hard to distinguish a St. Louis sound. Yes, we have a stir, and we have a certain way we carry ourselves. Maybe we even have our own language. But as far as actual rap styles and things of that nature, we don't have one. What you hear from Lunatics is Lunatics. That's not even. That's 5 guys who like 5 different people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Who were motivated by 5 rappers that weren't from St. Louis, and we meshed that together, and it became what it is. It's like, and then if you listen to everybody else from St. Louis, it's definitely, you may have some lunatic influence, but it's not a St. Louis sound, it's a lunatic sound.
Fair enough. I also noticed a lot of like Christian rap acts coming out of the city as the years progress into the 2000s, like Flame or Jason and Fizzle, who we mentioned. That seems weird, right? Like, do you think that had a part to play in kind of that overall, I guess, like sonic sound, let's say, or style that's coming out of St. Louis?
The style and the sonic, anything sonically, and sound like a lot of people using the same thing. It has to come from produce. Like sounds. That's one of those. I mean, people need to know. Right? Same way it starts with the DJ, it starts with beat. Now, the new DJ is now the producer. The producer is now part of the hip hop circle. You know what I'm saying? At first it was the DJ because they were looping old records. You know what I'm saying? So the DJ ended up being the producer a lot of times. So if you look at the early albums, most of the time whoever made the beat was actually somebody who knew how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? So now you got producers who do that now. So now they are controlling the and things of that nature. So you pick a certain beat, it's going to make you sound a certain way. It's going to make you rap a certain way. So I think a lot of times what you're hearing, if you are hearing people together, it's more of the beats that they're picking. But we always had different things, man, from country to Christian to hip hop, R&B. We got everything, man. St. Louis is like, man, we are the second Harlem Renaissance. Like we are literally where everybody went when in the 60s and 50s and 70s. Like that's where you had to go to St. Louis. You had to, and half of the people were from St. Louis. So a lot of artists, filmmakers, and things of that nature, and that comes from St. Louis. So we did like. We wasn't out our rim for like blowing up there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so popular to come from there and do something successful.
Yeah,
it may not have happened in the city, but most of the people come from there. So
Yeah, it's really interesting. You talk about the, I guess, the current producer and what their role is in kind of the city's sound. And I think you're absolutely right. Like, nowadays, these producers are hardly even producers, right? They're just like beat makers. They don't really have any involvement in the sound of the record. But yeah, if you go back into the 90s, you have people like, well, DJ Premier, for example. Like, these are DJs that ended up curating kind of the sound, and they would have been more in tune with what's going on in the city and what the city needs and thrives for. Because they're DJs on the side or full-time DJs and producing on the side. I think that does. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that would end up kind of leading to a different kind of sound for a city than, say, we're going to end up getting today.
Yep, it's definitely the new ring for hip hop. You got the dancing, you got the DJ, but now you got the DJ is the producer these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need those producers because they are creating sound for what everybody's dancing to, and you know, the beat is leading.